What year was your house built? If you answered before 1980, chances are it was not properly insulated. In fact, 80% of the homes built before that time have little to no insulation. And those homes are a specialty for USA Insulation. Steve Sakach with USA Insulation is here with us now. And Steve, since we met last year, your business has doubled. What is fueling all this success?
Well, I'll tell you, it's a multitude of things, but the most important thing, I think, is the energy crisis is in full swing. Finally, the homeowners that have these type of older homes that we're presently doing today, that they have to be insulated. It's the only way to effectively reduce our energy dependence.
Obviously, the message is getting out. We're standing outside of a home that was built in the 80s. Tell us what your crew is doing here.
What we're doing here on this particular home is this house has been insulated. It does have fiberglass in the walls, but our unique foam insulation is a product that can compress the fiberglass and fill it out. Now, most people think older homes need to be done, but these newer homes that are in the 80s and later 70s, they were at the edge of the last energy crisis, so they're starting to lose their efficiency, and we're able to increase it by basically 50%.
And that's pretty impressive.
Yes, it is.
You can't even tell. They don't leave any marks on the house.
Well, in this home, there's two phases. We're doing a siding where we've already done the siding portion of this, where we take the siding off, put it back on, and you will not know. No holes through the siding or anything like that. We're also pressure filling through the mortar joints on this home and just pumping the foam from hole to hole and filling it up. When it pours out the hole, it's done. We know we've contained the whole cavity. We remortar it at that time, and that's all she wrote.
So you can't see on the outside, but they're going to be able to see it when they get their energy bill. That's going to be the difference. Yeah.
On a day like today, they'll also feel a lot more comfortable with little or no drafts, and of course a reduced energy bill over the long run.
I want to talk for a second about how USA Premium Foam Insulation works. I love your analogy with a styrofoam coffee cup.
Well, it's much like holding a styrofoam cup with hot coffee in it. You don't feel your hand burn. Well, the same thing applies. We're putting 4 inches of styrofoam wrapped around your home, keeping all the heat in where it belongs and not being able to escape.
So this home has siding and brick. Does it matter what the exterior of the home is?
Shingles, stuccos, any kind of construction available. We are talented enough to be able to train our guys into all these phases of taking things off and putting it back the way it was. Not everything's perfect every time, but we certainly will make every effort and do it as well as can be done.
So don't be afraid to call it, no matter what kind
of construction. That's correct.
And what about the resale value? That's impressive when it comes to trying to sell your house again, and you have USA Insulation.
You know, years ago they started to talk about the energy crisis coming to the forefront. Now, by insulating your home, you could resell at a much higher rate because your home is a lot less to operate than someone else down the road. And of course, your house may not get more money, but it will certainly sell first.
Yeah.
Which is important.
That's going to make the difference.
That could be the difference maker.
And we're standing out here in the cold weather. You can do this any time of year.
Any time of the year, winter, summer. Rain we're a little shy of, but we won't melt, and we're certainly going to give it a college try every time. And by the way, we can get these done in one day in most instances.
So you're really not going to put the homeowner out? You're not going to put them out for a few days?
No, not at all.
Earlier we had mentioned that government tax energy credit. Well, that's no longer available this year, but you're making up for it.
USA Insulation, for your home viewers, has decided to do an energy credit of our own. We are offering 10% off the top of all of our deals for anybody that watches the show.
Wow.
Calls in for the estimate. We do business with you. It comes right off the top. One other thing, in addition to any Valpak, Dispatch, any other coupons that we're offering through anything else can be used with this.
So you can add all of those
up. You can add them both together
insulated.
And get your house insulated.
Wow.
And remember, Jeannie, it's comfort and savings guaranteed.
For a free in-home consultation to find out how much you could save on your energy bill, call USA Insulation at 1-888-894-1024.